Oh, shit. Look at this. Look at this. What? I don't think this is supposed to do this. Hello and welcome back to yet another adventure. Why is the sea behind me? You might be asking. Why does it look like we're on a ship deck? That's because indeed we are. Today we find ourselves on a cruise. So I've been here for about a day now and it's pretty early. We're here on top. We're on the pool deck. You can see people are just starting to get out and start lounging. But all in all, so far it's been a pretty interesting experience. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but they have construction going on in the background. It is one of the things about coming out here early. All right, and getting back to the first day. Now, it's been very impressive. First off, it's a huge ship. There's over 2,000 people here. And there's all sorts of events and shows. You have workout areas. You have all sorts of classes. There's a lot of cool things to do here. Now, my personal favorite was the Latin band. They had bachata, they had salsa, everyone was dancing. Honestly, dude, it was a total vibe. Also, the way that food works on this cruise, at least, is it's already 100% paid for. There's a massive dining hall, and they have a variety of different food options. And the cool thing is that you can eat as much as you want. And there's also restaurant options. And to be honest, that's kind of the gist of what's here on the boat. I don't want to really take up a lot of our time doing a boat tour because it's really just a lot of the same stuff. Oh, and I cannot believe I forgot to tell you guys, this cruise is going to stop in 2 different places, in the Dominican Republic and in the Bahamas in Bimini. That's going to be where we're going to spend the bulk of our adventure. Now I'm going to rest, enjoy the boat, the weather, the lack of people, this really shitty construction noise. And I'll see you guys in the DR. And we have arrived in the DR, safe and sound. We had a little slip back there, but it's cool.
We're good.
We're good. We're good.
Everybody's okay.
Luckily, we all have a little cushion back there.
What saved my life?
literally, the cushion. It's a little rainy today. Hopefully, it clears up. But that's not going to stop us. We have an excursion to do.
Nope. And we're going to get wet anyway, so who freaking cares? YOLO.
Exactly. YOLO. I will see you guys at the entrance to the excursion. Yo, look at this. I have never seen cars being transported before. I'm assuming they're going international. Maybe to a different part of the island. If you guys don't know, please let me know. This is so interesting. Alright, we have made it in. I didn't really know what to expect, but it's kind of a clusterfuck of people here. What do you guys think? A lot of people. But it's surprisingly easy to find your group. It's pretty organized. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's definitely organized.
Walk up and find your number, have your ticket ready, jump in the line.
We continue to wait.
It's
And
starting to rain now. It's like
yeah, no.
we just got in.
We got lucky. We just missed the rain. So looks like it's our fate to have a rain adventure today, but that is okay. What? Check this out. They got the bar ready. You step off the boat and you are in straight vacation mode. But we're not going to stop at the bar. We got places to be. All right, we are ready to go. We are dressed. And how far are we hiking in? We're hiking 45 minutes. Ooh, John's ready. He has all his gear. We are off. All right, we just started. We're about, what would you guys say, about 10% of the way in? And taking a break already. Yep, here we go. Look at this line behind me. We already got people huffing and puffing. But to be honest, I mean, this is a straight incline. How y'all feeling?
I was thinking it was gonna be a little more
Good.
like hikey.
Glad I didn't drink
This is the part I was looking forward to.
I can't share that sentiment.
We got this.
We got it.
We have hiking in our blood.
Yes, we do. Damn it.
This is kind of kicking our ass a little bit.
I feel like, is it the Underground Railroad?
Man, it's literally been what, like 2 minutes and we're already stopped again?
Yes, yes. So we've been into the hike a total of 5 minutes and we've stopped twice.
It's
Stopping is making me sweat.
right.
And it's because there's a large age range of adults on this cruise. And the older crowd has to get their experiences in too. They're just not as physically equipped in that.
Oh, we're whipping out the vocabulary over here. It's a very nice way to put it. Sarah's very nice. But honestly, no, we have people huffing and puffing. It is a little bit of a workout. It's like all uphill, but that's okay. We're gonna make it through. Oh, and look at John over here helping Sarah tie her shoe. What a nice brother-in-law.
Brothers.
All right, allegedly we're almost there. They keep saying 5 more minutes, but it's been about 30. Oh, man, I'm almost like slipping over here. John took off his vest. He's burning up. And man, this is straight. Oh my God. This is dangerous. Look at this mud right here. Fresh, wet, super slippery. Probably not a great idea trying to film while climbing these stairs. But no, we're definitely getting our exercise in today. But it's supposed to be worth it. There's a zip line. Now we're gonna see some really cool sights on the island. Stay tuned. Oh, we made it, and they're filming the finish line. We made it. How do you feel? Accomplished?
Step 1.
I think we finally made it. It says the zip line over here, the waterfall going this way. It was a lie. The sign lied to us. It said it was right here, but we heard the famous Dominican 5 minutes. All right, we have finally made it to the zip line. Getting ready. Now the fun awaits.
Hey, mi gente, estamos aquí en República Dominicana, precisamente en Puerto Plata, lo más duro que hay. Ustedes saben, estamos activos, burlados.
Eso.
Rudy.
All right, it's my turn. Let's go. We are off. And I was supposed to hold it. Ayúdame. Gracias. ¿Algo que quieres decirles?
Vamos arriba, vamos para el agua, vamos para encima.
Okay, we have made it to our next destination, but they're telling me that I gotta give them the mic because we're about to get wet. See you guys on the other side. All right, here we go. And slide time. Oh. This is what's going on. Basically, we slid down that thing over there, and that's how we wound up here. And that's the story. What? Oh no, thanks. I'm filming for a video. Thank you though. And now we're just kind of waiting for people, and that's the adventure up until now. Bro, it's been like 5 minutes. We're still chilling in the water. 5 Dominican minutes. It's about 15. It's a little cold in here, but that's okay. We're over here taking pictures. It's a long ride, but I mean, it's hard to complain. We have beautiful views such as this, caves to explore. Oh, you're good. We're over here bumping into each other, bobbing around, but it's okay. Oh, I lost my contact. I think oh, nope, got it. We're good. You wouldn't think it'd be this much work, but like, I know. I'm like, I'm over here like huffing and puffing. I'm like, yeah, damn. Oh, sir. Yeah, damn.
His arms.
Oh, man. Listo. All right, here we go. Moment of truth, baby. Let's go.
Hey, go ahead. Go for it. See
Ready?
you tomorrow, bro. See you tomorrow.
All right, y'all, we have made it back, and just in time for lunch. And don't mind this massive plate. We have spaghetti, we have rice, we have some sort of meat. Didn't you guys remember what type of meat it is? Pork? Yeah. All right, and we have the chicken soup. I'm starving, so I'm gonna dive in. But I do want to tell you guys how the food is. So we'll start with the pork. Delicious. And the rice has beans in it. No, this is great. Now, they're bragging about this soup. Let's see how it is. Approved food is absolutely delicious here in the DR. About 2/3 the way through our adventure. We're gonna finish our meal and back at it.
Get the whipping it. We got the buggies next.
As John said, we have the buggies next. See you guys there. All right, my friends, we are back and we are at the buggies. It's game time. We're gonna have to start quick, so let's get in. All right, here we are. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, it's go time, baby.
Seat belt, close the door, and high gear. When you're driving, no camera.
Okay.
High gear, all the way back, all the way back.
We got the check engine light going on over there. I don't know what that means. I'm hoping that is safe. I guess we'll find out, right? Oh. Okay, not gonna lie, I thought this would be a little more epic. I thought we'd be speeding, going quickly, but got a little bit of traffic. Here we go. Oh, 4x4. Woo! All right, that was more what I was expecting. I was like, what is this? We're in traffic, going slow. No, we came here to be extreme, to go 4x4. Let's go. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Do you guys see that? Up ahead, someone fell out. Oh, my gosh. I hope they're okay. This mud, it is super slick. One false move, and you wind up like that. All right, he's back up. He's hobbling along, but it looks like he's going to be all right. I have to admit, what started out as a kind of boring-ish racetrack, it's turned into this beautiful rainforest, jungle. Like, this is breathtaking. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's not good. Oh, shit. Did that really just happen? So, a little bit of a problem. Let's hope, uh-oh, there it is. There it is. We're good. We're good. Woo!
We got scared.
Yeah, damn. Honestly, it was like, oh shit, like, did it really just break down? I'm like, oh man. As we're holding our breath, like, shit, I hope it doesn't just, like, shit out again. Yep, and there it goes. It's off. There we go. There we go. Shout out to John behind us.
Put it in
Put it in park. It's in park. 0 problems. Alright, just out of nowhere, we got the music blasted. We got people chilling. Now, I think we're just going through like a residential area. Not gonna lie, as cool as an experience as that is, I kind of feel a little bad going through like a residential neighborhood, on quads, and this is people's home. So it feels a little disrespectful in a way. I don't know. How do you feel?
I feel like it's almost like we're putting them on like Front Street, us tourists and stuff like that, because it is a third world country. So it does kind of feel a little fucked up, not gonna lie.
100%. I couldn't say it any better. I mean, it's like Sarah said, it feels fucked up to put people on display, almost like a zoo for, you know, tourists who come through here every day, the same thing. But Yeah, I'll leave it at that. If you guys come to the ship. Wow, let's just throw us in reverse, but if you guys come, just don't be one of those tourists, be respectful. That's the main thing. 3, 2, 1. Go! Go, 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 go! Oh shit! I was going like out of control. Oh my god! Oh god! Oh, oh, oh! There we're going! Oh, we're going! No one can stop us! No one can stop us! Not today! Woo! Right. Oh shit! Look at this! Look at this! What? I don't think this is supposed to do this, but let's just put that back, just like that. We are back, baby. We made it unscathed. Woo! All right, and just like that, we are back. Unfortunately, we only had not even a day here in the DR. We're already back to the ship right here behind me. Everyone's taking their last pictures. And to be honest, I am absolutely beat. How you guys feeling?
Exhausted.
So I think we're gonna go back to the ship, knock out.
I don't know about everybody else, but I'm wide awake.
Oh, John's right wide awake.
This was light work. This was light work for me. I don't know about everybody. I'm ready to party. So yeah, we're gonna get back on the boat and we're gonna party.
All right. Well, he's gonna party. I'm taking a nap.
Okay.
Wow, I cannot believe I forgot to show you guys the room. Check out how I get in, scan the bracelet, and ta-da, here it is. We have a little closet over here. Now this is super narrow. I mean, there's not a hell of a lot here. You have the bed off to this side. You have the bathroom. It's very efficient to say the least. Shower, and honestly, that's it. Oh, and one thing I want to show you guys, which is the coolest thing. We have this tablet right here that controls everything. You press that, and what happened? We have mood lighting, baby. This is honestly my favorite part of the entire cabin. And so, yeah, that's the room. For real now, I'm gonna go enjoy the day, rest up. All right, we have made it, our final hurrah, the final day. We're here in Bimini, and honestly, I have no idea what's in store for us. I'm gonna hurry up and eat. I'll see you guys on the island. All right, we have made it to Bimini. Look at how crystal clear this water is. Oh man, it's actually pretty cold. Now, I have a story for you guys. Let me tell you guys, getting here was a mission. First, Virgin doesn't tell you anything. They drop you off at the port. You have to take this like long bridge over. I had the smart idea to walk. That was not the best decision. They didn't tell you how to get around the island or give you really any useful information. I got there, everyone was offering me a golf cart. They failed to say that there was a taxi service. The golf carts, by the way, cost around $60 to $80 to rent for a few hours. The taxi, a whopping $5. Naturally, I went with the taxi service. And now, let me tell you, with this taxi service, this guy was so cool. He gave me an entire tour of the island from the north to the south, gave me all sorts of information. We drove past a museum, which just kind of gives you the history of Bimini. We drove by one of the oldest churches, the government building, a bunch of monumental sites here. All of that, $5. And obviously I gave him a tip. Now, let me give you guys a few fun facts about Bimini. All right, first fun fact about Bimini. The island's only about 7 miles, and there's only 2,000 people on the entire island. My driver was telling me that it's a mix of rich and poor, so everyone just kind of lives together. You don't know who's rich and who's poor. Now, talking about Bimini, one of the unfortunate realities is that Bimini is very rural. It doesn't look like there's a lot of industry here, a lot of opportunities for the people. And one of the things that made that more prominent was seeing the difference between the north side of the island and the south side. Now, the north side has all the resorts, it has the beach club, all the luxury. And the south side, well, not so much. But nonetheless, the people were super nice. And overall, from my personal experience, it was very safe. Something else that I was told was that the main source of business here in Bimini is the exportation of conch and lobster, which was wild to see as we drove by. You just see these massive heaping piles of shells of the conchs. I was like, what the hell are those? And my driver was like, yeah, they fish them out of the sea and they just kind of build up. They throw them in these piles and we just try like hell to get rid of the damn things. Another thing that my driver told me is that there's no hospitals here. There's a free medical clinic, which is cool if you have something minor. You can go get checked. You don't have to pay a dime. But if you have a major complication, anything like that, unfortunately, you have to go to another island. Also, because Bimini is such a small island, there's only one public school here. It's super tiny. There's only about 10 students to every one teacher. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I am starving. So, let's go get some food. Okay, and here we go. It's time to, oh man. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This looks good, but it looks a little small. I paid $22 for all this, including the water. I was expecting like a much bigger fish, but we'll give it a try. We'll see how it is. All right, first bite. No, I would say it's delicious. But you gotta watch out for the bones. My driver, he said, say his name, tell him to give you the discount. Same price. Trying to see a pattern. He told me he'd give me the Virgin employee discount. And when I asked him how much it was, he said the cab ride was still $5. And I was like, thanks. Now, speaking of Virgin, they did an absolutely terrible job of promoting the local food, promoting this part, the real Bimini. They didn't say anything about the beautiful beaches to the south, all the shopping, how to even get down to this part of the island. So, honestly, boo. Terrible job, Virgin. Y'all need to promote the local experience because there's a lot of culture here. There's a lot of history. Instead, they promoted their beach club, which, by the way, as my driver said, changes by the day, by the voyage. Today, it's Virgin's Beach Club. Tomorrow, it's Royal Caribbean's. But yeah, that's definitely something that they could do better. Another thing that stood out to me that Virgin could really improve on is that my cousin got injured in the Dominican Republic. She was looking for a doctor at 8 o'clock at night. There was nobody. They said, sorry, the medical office is closed. You're going to have to come back tomorrow. If it's an emergency, we can call someone. But if it's not an absolute emergency, better that you wait. So that struck me as odd, especially because it was a much older population on this cruise. But anyways, a few pointers for Virgin. Hopefully they make some changes in the near future. As for me, I have to say this was a great experience, but not gonna lie, I don't think I would take another Virgin cruise. Now I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my meal. We got one more location and we are done. I'll see you guys there. All right, y'all, here we are, and unfortunately I have to film the rest of this video on my cell phone because I'm having some technical difficulties with my mic, but that's okay. We're here at the infamous beach club, the one that I had talked a little bit of trash about earlier. So let me show you guys more beach. And honestly, I kind of like the other one better, but to be honest, trying to find a place to sit here was ridiculous. People have been here for a few hours now and they left everything a mess. Glasses everywhere, leftover drinks, sand all over everything. But here we are. And let me just describe the beach club to you a little bit. There's not a hell of a lot. There's 2 pools, one area where you can play volleyball, another area where you can lounge around, float. You have a DJ, a bar area, this beach area to sit and lounge, some cabanas, and really, that's all. Oh, and I completely forgot to mention, you guys might be wondering, why is it so empty here? That's because we're a little late exploring Bimini. Took time, it took a while to get my food. There was a beach party and we missed that, unfortunately, but that's okay. I mean, the parties on this cruise haven't been the most poppin', just due to it being an older crowd and whatnot, so I don't really think we missed much. And at this point, I'm a little partied out. It feels great to be able to look out, see the ocean, not have anyone to either side of me. It is so relaxing. All right, y'all, and this is where we are going to end today's adventure. Thank you for having accompanied me throughout the cruise to the Dominican Republic, now to Bimini. I definitely need some sun. I'm enjoying it because it's back to Mexico City after this. I'll see you out the next adventure. Peace.